Appreciate you being with us this morning. I'm Jeannie Levanche.
And I'm Nicole Gabe. We are waking up and it's starting to feel really nice out there.
Yeah.
64 degrees. Let's go. Finally.
I like that.
Yeah.
That means a lot of you can just like skip the jacket altogether today.
Very
I
nice.
run cold. I took a fleece today. Some of you are just going to be like, nope.
April 1 jackets are gone, and you just run the risk.
Really?
Risk reward.
Really?
Some days, like, you know,
The other day my house got really cold and I was like, why is this? And then I was like, oh, my husband just turned off the heat. He just thought it was
I'm
the
with him.
windows
I
and
get it.
everything.
I get it. I get it.
Oh, no. As I lose my microphone, I'm just going to pick that up. Our weather alert for today, guys, is going to be twofold. The 70s and 80s that we have in the forecast today, that's not really the reason behind our weather alert. The weather alert is going to be for severe thunderstorms later this evening, and they're trending a little bit later. In fact, this is where they're going to be coming from. You can see out around the Great Lakes, a lot of activity on the map, and that whole thing slides eastward. Current conditions right now, 65 in Boston, 59 in Worcester, 48 in Plymouth. So Plymouth and New Bedford might be spots where you do opt to take a light jacket this morning, running a little bit cooler there, but you can see the warm up in Boston straight into the 70s we go. The storms are going to hold off until late this evening. I bet you it's going to be more in line with dinner time or even bedtime in the Boston area, but they will be a little bit sooner north and west of the city. There's Boston at about 74 this afternoon, but 80s out in Worcester. Catherine?
All right, as we begin.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're tapping into the sunshine right now, but this is a mess that's going to be moving in our direction for today. And you can see it's pretty active out around the Great Lakes. We do have the risk for some severe weather, especially where we have this yellow in central and western Mass and north and west of Worcester in general, some of those stronger storms because they're going to be earlier in the afternoon there. We've got downpours, damaging gusts, and hail as the primary concerns with those. I do not see that being an issue for any of our kiddos going to or from school today. I'm going to keep it dry and partly cloudy with wake up 50s and afternoon 70s. So a lot of you are going to probably like hop into the shorts and the t-shirts for today. If you're running a little cool this morning, just grab a sweatshirt and throw it on top. I don't think you're going to need it for very long. Most of the day features a mix of sun and clouds, but once we get to about 5 p.m. and beyond, we will have the chance for some thunderstorms developing off to the north and west and dipping southward. So that chance is really going to ramp up around 8 p.m. in the greater Boston and Worcester areas. And again, some downpours, lightning, damaging gusts, and hail would be the concerns, but they will actually weaken once the sun goes down. So by 10 p.m., they're not nearly as substantial, and by midnight, they should be long gone. Now, temperatures today, because we're talking highs in the 80s inland, 60s and 70s at the coastline, these are great temperatures. This is going to be a great day for getting outside for the most part because the storms hold off until pretty late. Same tomorrow. You're going to see another weather alert tomorrow. It is a late risk for storms. Temperatures really, really tricky tomorrow because it looks like the coastline is going to see a significant drop into the 50s and 60s because of a stronger sea breeze, a stronger onshore wind. And spots like Framingham and Foxborough, even Worcester, might also see a dip. So there's a pretty big bust potential with some of these highs near 80 degrees. It might end up quite a bit cooler than that if that air is a little stronger and can penetrate those locations. So tomorrow, kind of tricky. You can see that cooler air, especially north and west of Boston. You get a little dip on Wednesday in those spots, and then we should see temperatures surge again on Thursday. But because we've got a little nearby focus, there could be an isolated shower during the day. The better chance for some storms tomorrow is going to be overnight into first thing Thursday morning, then Thursday dries out. We'll keep it partly to mostly cloudy on Thursday, but likely dry. Friday, though, a front comes in, and with that front, we're going to have another round of showers. So even though you can see there are shower chances in the forecast, these aren't washouts. It's late today. It's late tomorrow. Thursday trending mostly dry. Friday, I've got some scattered rain during the day on that front, but the weekend also looking okay. It's going to be cooler with highs in the 60s, but that Sunday night rain is going to lead to a big cool down early next week. And Marathon Monday, I've got temperatures in the 40s most of the day.
Yeah,
It is about time. It's feeling good out there. And kind of humid-ish,
yes.
but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, all the summer things, right? Warm, humid, some thunderstorms in the forecast.
Anything that feels like summer at this point, we're good.
I know. You guys asked for it. I mean, we're simply delivering on the summer-like forecast. Hey, weather alert for today. Keep in mind, it's not because of the 70s and 80s in the forecast. Our weather alert is for this, the potential for severe thunderstorms late in the afternoon and this evening. They're going to be coming in from the Great Lakes area. You can see pretty active weather happening out there now. We currently are sitting with 67 in Boston, 62 in Worcester and Hyannis, 62 in Lawrence. I mean, it feels great outside. You've got your morning sunshine to enjoy. In fact, it's going to be fairly bright today with some increasing clouds late in the afternoon. High temperatures easily moving into the 70s in the Boston area. But again, this evening, we're going to be on the lookout for some strong, even severe thunderstorms. Strongest expected in western New England, but these are probably going to get into Boston for dinner time tonight. Most of the afternoon is dry with 60s, 70s at the coastline, some lower 80s in spots like Worcester. I'll be back to walk you hour by hour through those storms ahead, right? Sure, this is a live look at Polar Park right now. We've got late day thunderstorms on the way, so plenty of sunshine now with inland 80s, some slightly cooler conditions at the coastline, and so many hours to make the most of it. But we do have a weather alert that comes into play in time for the evening commute. A chill also returns Marathon Monday. So, I mean, we can't continue with temperatures 20 degrees above average forever. That 62 is over a normal high temperature for this time of the year, and that's how we're waking up in Worcester. So high temperatures there should slide right into the lower 80s. Same in Stowe and Natick and Nashua as well. I've got upper 70s, maybe 80 degrees in Lowell and Newton. Notice Boston's going for like 72. I've got some 60s for parts of the North Shore and the Seacoast. Also Plymouth 72, Sandwich 70, 63 in Chatham. So the beaches are going to be cooler, and I really want to stress that because we do not have any 80s at the coastline this week. Inland spots, yes. The beach is never going to be that warm this week. A mix of sun and clouds will carry us through the afternoon. At 5 p.m., you can see we've got some spotty storms out there, mostly well north and west of Boston in western New England. But that chance is going to dive into the Boston area here as we head into the evening hours. It might still be somewhat hit or miss. You could see 10 p.m. There's some storms around, and the timeline has been fluctuating. So I'm going to say between about 5 and 10. Let's be ready for some storms here in southern New England with some locally heavy rain, with some gusty winds and a little bit of hail as well. Tomorrow, tricky forecast because we've got much cooler conditions expected for parts of the coastline. It's just unclear how far inland it's going to get. So I've got Boston in the 60s. I've got the North Shore and the Seacoast in the 50s for tomorrow. But we still have some warmer air inland. So it's going to be tough because there's probably going to be a 30-degree temperature range during the day tomorrow. That weather alert is again for late day thunderstorms and showers that take us overnight. Thursday, a little bit of a warm up to 76. Friday,